Welcome back to another edition of Tea and Toys. Right, what do we have today?
Megatron? Is that you?
Here's a hint.
Well, not quite. It is indeed.
Galvatron.
So, first few pictures of Galvatron. Not much to go by, at all. So we've got some bits from Snaptrap, or Turtle, however you want to call them as well. Looks like some bits from what could be the Botropolis set. Those weapons could be from those characters, and what looks like to be the side panels from T-Rex using the Beast Wars Megatron mold. So it's kind of interesting to see how big the Galvatron might be next to that Megatron mold, given we've got parts of T-Rex here. And obviously the second picture, a little bit better. Not exactly the best picture in the world, but as we can see, we've got the big tank treads. So this Galvatron's going to be based on his toy version, more so, as in aesthetically wise, not colour wise. We know the Selects version is highly likely going to be the grey version of this. So if and when they do a Studio series, which I am 100% convinced they're still going to do a Studio Galvatron and a Studio Rodimus and a Studio Ultra Magnus, they're probably more based on the floaty, hovery cannon that Galvatron turns into that. Whereas this will be more based on like the cannon that can drive on some tank treads partially. So there we have the first few little snaps of Galvatron. And what else has been shown? Again, these have already been seen, but we finally get full confirmation, 100% confirmation in the box pictures of Netflix Cheetor. Again, he's using his colour scheme, which is closer to the animated model. There are a few paint outs missing from the legs. I don't remember the animation model with blue bits on the legs. I'll have to sort of look that back again, but here we go, that's Cheetor. There's the back of Cheetor's box. Again, no rank insignia on there. And then next up we've got Decius's army drone, so the Quintesson army builder, so another Quintesson army builder. Again, like the Pit of Judgment set was an army builder, the Alicon was an army builder, all for the Quintesson, so you can have a big, huge Quintesson force. I would have preferred an Animation Colours Bailiff instead of grey Ironhide, but for those that you want to have army builders, here are, build those Quintesson troops up. I don't actually mind this, I don't mind this. We've got the Quintesson logo and obviously the Ironhide mould, same render we've seen on a few things. So Decius army drone. These are out of box images of Optus Primal and Rat Trap, and again it looks like they are marginally closer to the animated colours, which is kind of annoying because a lot of us have already bought the Beast Wars stuff, and for them to then sort of release slightly better decos than the initial releases, I don't know, there's something a bit off there for me. I'm not particularly happy that they've done this, but I'm not going to track down this set because I still think the Rat Trap's too small, and I'm very happy with the Optus Prime I've got. So yeah, I've got no intentions to buy this, but it does look good. There they are both in beast mode. Looks like Rat Trap's got more of a white tip to his nose. Plus the glare on these pictures is a bit bright, so you can't see that Rat Trap is actually a bit darker. There's an inbox view. So again, unlike Wave 1 and 2 of the Netflix line, the Voyagers are coming with a core class and or a deluxe class instead of two basic figures. And you can see Optus Primal looks like he's definitely got the grey chest, but these are renders, so they're obviously going to look a bit better. It looks like a more of a animated head sculpt, slightly better painted. That could actually be slightly different. The Decepticon Sparkless Bot, again, I believe on what seemed to be a fake flyer posted up some time ago, was the calling this character Rusticon. As we'll see, the Netflix are calling him Sparkless Bot, so another army builder for your undead army, or it could just be a standard army builder. I actually quite like the coloration of this. I actually quite like it. So as a dead bot, he's a sergeant, so they still outrank some characters. Ground forces, and looks like it's basic infantry using the sword there. So next up we get the Sparkless Seeker, and as we can see, he's more of an army camo green looking Seeker, looking less undead than the Rust Bot did. So the Sparkless Bot did, and he comes with a Sparkless Singe and a Sparkless Caliburst. Again, I'm liking the way these look. I would have liked him to be a bit more camo. I can't remember which one this is. We'll see in a minute. There he is in Tetrajet Seeker mode. And I like they've given us 2 different colours of the gun blast here, because when Hot Link came out, he came with 2 bots that were the same mould, whereas this one comes with it's 3 separate individual figures. So this is more of a traditional Netflix Voyager pack, where it comes with the main Voyager figure and 2 basic Micromaster figures. And we can see that this undead is also managed to achieve the rank of Sergeant. He's Air Forces and Infantry, and they're both the Target Master, Action Master things are weapons, flight, and raiders. So they didn't actually get an increase in rank for being dead compared to their undead, their alive versions. And again, this is an odd one. We've already got the true black version of Deep Cover that's been released under the Selects line. Now Netflix have inverted the colours, so he's got a blue body with a black head. Now that's one of the problems I've had with some of the Netflix stuff, is that they went out of their way to give us a new character in plastic with Hot Link, a new character completely in scrap face, but yet we don't get a new character from the Decepticon Mirage. Again, I think that would have worked better as a whole new character. And we get Blue Sideswipe, who's also Deep Cover, where we've always known Deep Cover to be the black Sideswipe mould with the blue head. Personally, I think this was the opportunity they could have done Clampdown, and it's another opportunity we could have been given a whole new character. He could have been called, I don't know, Undercover or something, but I don't know, same character, different colours. It's just confusing and it's a bit silly, if I'm honest. But I like the blue. He's a private, he's ground forces, and that's infantry. And the 4th one, which we do know is coming with a purple Paleotrex. Again, the name of the character is still unknown. Again, that flyer from Singapore, he's called Crystolax or something, but we don't know the name of it yet. And what we do know is it's a 2-pack with a deluxe figure and a Voyager figure. It's heavily rumoured to be a Megatron, another Siege Megatron. So this will be the 3rd time that a Siege Megatron has been released in plastic. Obviously, there's a slight variant from the Combat Megatron, and then there's also the Earthrise Megatron, which is a more heavy variant of the Siege mould. So it'll be interesting to see what they've done with this. On the write-up advert, it promises the most show-accurate deco on the character. And I'm thinking, well, you had the opportunity in the first Netflix toy you did, when you came with the 2 Action Masters. And what else have we got? Okay, this has already been talked about. Rodimus Prime. Happy to get a Rodimus Prime. Not that excited about this. It's based on the old toy, like I think the Galvatron will be. So he's got his trailer with a big gun. I've always thought Rodimus Prime's trailer has always been a bit boring. It's just a big gun. There's nothing extra there. But from what we can see, it looks like you can fit some of those extra bits that you got from the Centurion drone pack. So maybe that's an indication of more to come. We've got the connector item here. Now, for me, when it comes to Rodimus Prime, I'm all about he's an all-in transformation. Not a separate trailer, he's one big truck. And that's included in the transformation now. This here, and the fact that they use a larger version of a hot rod type looking car mode, and they didn't sort of improve on this to be like a much bigger inner truck mode. Like I said, I'm all about an all-in transformation for Rodimus Prime and Ultra Magnus. This, for me, I don't like the way this looks. This doesn't line up here. There's a big gap here, and Rodimus Prime doesn't have this many wheels on show. Not usually. So yeah, he's not a big winner. And for the price tag and for what it comes with, £80 is a lot of money for this. And like I said, I still think we're going to get a Studio Series of both Rodimus and Galvatron. We'll pick up the Galvatron. I will be thinking twice about picking up Rodimus. And as ever, don't forget to love, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.